Hooray! And welcome to what are we called? The Easy Peasy Video School. My apologies. I am still recovering from a nasty bout of COVID. So if I seem slow or tired or a mess, that's because I am. But we want to say hello to Brian. Hi,
Hi,
Brian.
Ryan.
But we wanted to take this time to have one last live stream before we shut this thing down. Share with you a little bit about why and what the plans for the future are, which we don't know, and also share our appreciation and thanks to everyone who made this community awesome. We'll still keep the Facebook group open, so of course, if anybody has any questions or needs help with things, we'll still be available. But as far as our weekly live streams and emails and podcasts, we're going to put those to bed for now. But I'll let you explain. I know you emailed a little bit about it, but maybe you can give a little more detail as to why we have to, or why we made the decision to.
Because we got too much stuff going on, and we can't keep up.
Yeah. So initially, we had this grand idea to do. Let's go to that. Why we tend to I used to think it was just me, but now we've discovered that we enable each other. But we come up with all these grandiose
No,
ideas.
I think I enable you. So you have the ideas, and then I am your enabler. But then now I've just come up with an idea for the first time.
It's not the first time. Just it's
my neck
in a while.
hurt.
Oh no. You okay?
Yeah.
So what happens is that I tend to come up with ideas of things to do, or she'll come up with like a challenge to come up with an idea. And I'll be like, oh, we should do this. And then she'll be like, yeah. And then she'll just like dive head first, like an Olympic diver, straight head first into the water and get super involved in it and do all the things. And I'll sit back and like, yeah, good job. Love seeing my plan come to fruition. And then we don't realize like, hey, maybe we should have, thought of this a little more as far as like, can we do this? Should we do this? Are we able to? And in just this past several months, we've realized, what it was sorry. We're redoing our business cards. And on the back of it, we put all the different services and products that we do on there. And each thing has its own logo, which looks so cool and impressive. And then also we're like, oh my
It doesn't look
gosh.
impressive to me at all. It looks ridiculous.
So
It's arriving today.
yeah. So we didn't change it, of course, because we decided after we sent the order in.
Because it was on sale, so we had to do it fast.
Yeah. So if you guys want one of these limited edition business cards, let us know. We'll send it to you. But I think, what is it, like 7 or 8 different logos or 6 logos?
I think it's 7.
7 logos of different things that we provide, whether it's Easy Peasy Video School or Pop Creative Media or the Nolan Hanging Out podcast or my MCing or Let's Play the Game. Like there's just so many different things that if I'm giving someone a business card, it could be for one of those different things. And that's when we took a look and was like, oh, the reason why we're mainly her, is so overwhelmed is because she's got to do so much. And we looked at it as like, are there things that we could and maybe should take off your plate? And unfortunately, Easy Peasy was kind of the consensus. Like, yeah, I mean, no pun intended, but it was easy peasy to make that decision. And just, we had every intention of growing this thing, but just to know how much work it would take to grow it, it would take a lot more than what we're already doing, and we are at the point where we're looking to take things off, not add more, right? So I think the goal will be that, like, what initially was to grow this thing. I think now it's just, we don't want to kill it, because there's so many of you that um, uh, are doing so well right now, and we just want to just be a resource to you, and keep this community so that we could be resources to each other. But as far as growing it and creating new content and stuff like that, I think we've created enough. So if you have any questions, we can refer to an old episode or something, or we could just answer it to you directly. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. Was there anything that you felt like that you needed to share as far as maybe why this, what you initially planned for this, and then why it's okay to let go now?
I don't want to answer that. I have something else to say.
Oh, great, good.
I feel sad about it, because I feel like it would be like, I wish that nonprofits would put more into making videos. Like, I think it'd be so helpful and so much more cost effective to do it on your own, like with weekly content for your own stuff. But I know I can't, like, drag people kicking and screaming to do it. So I feel sad about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we're seeing this thing grow faster than it did, and that there are more that wanted this kind of service, it would make sense for us to keep doing it. But it just seems like we'd have to do a lot more work.
Yeah,
basically
there's a lot of
drag
resistance
people.
to it.
Yeah. So to those of you who have been working at it and have been doing some really great stuff on your own, keep going. Like, just because we're not doing this doesn't mean that you need to stop. And of course, as we mentioned, we're still available. So if you do need, to ask any questions, if we can answer them, we will, for sure. But yeah, I think right now, I guess maybe just isn't the time for this just yet. And that's fine. We're having a lot of fun doing our other stuff too. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of fulfillment, and there's a lot of need for those things too. So we'll just keep doing that. And who knows? At least we know what we've had this experience. And if something ever comes about in the future where, we are needed, or people are ready for it, then we can make that decision then. Yeah. Brian said that the return on investment got to be worth it for you folks. You're doing this all for free in addition to all your contracts. So I've learned so much, but totes get it. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I mean, we, at the end of the day, we're seeing, and part of it isn't necessarily that we're busy with work. Like, we're busy with life too. Like, the kids, raising these two amazing young men comes with a lot of stuff we gotta do.
A lot of driving.
Yeah. And so
I think when they were younger, we could force them to do activities together, so they would both be at the same summer program.
And they didn't have opinions.
And the little one always has opinions. But it was a lot easier in the time aspect when they were younger. Now it's just like, oh, there's so much driving.
Plus, we lived in town too.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it is.
It is a huge deal.
Yeah. So I think the driving the kids to their different activities and school and all that stuff in itself is its own project. Like, it takes up probably 5 hours a day. Is that safe to say?
Like, safely 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, we really needed to prioritize our other projects, of knowing that we can't get rid of that run.
Get
not legally at least. but yeah, so we had to kind of simplify what we're doing and focus on things that would make the most sense for us financially and health wise too. So yeah, and Brian says the work or life same. Your time is valuable regardless. Thanks for being so supportive and understanding, Brian.
He said that he is both of us in his head.
Oh.
That's so brutal.
Sorry, Brian. Yeah. But yeah, so moving forward, we won't be as available in the sense of creating content and stuff. But what are you excited for yourself, knowing that I know it's sad to let this go, but what does this mean for you as far as are there things that are exciting to you moving forward?
I don't know how to answer that.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you wanted to say or talk about? I'm trying to push this on you so that I don't have to talk as much.
I know, but I don't know what to say. I think, well, we did think about maybe doing workshops eventually, because that was something that people mentioned when you were talking to people about what they could use help with. So maybe like in person showing somebody how to do something is probably easier than like watching a video and learning it that way. So, but we don't know what to teach, so if anybody has any ideas.
Yeah. And I mean, personally, I do like the personal interactions and such. And so to do a workshop would match what I think brings me joy, and hopefully you too. But yeah, so that is something that we would consider in the future if we have time and it makes sense. And there's most importantly that it would serve a purpose for those who need it.
Yeah.
So although several nonprofits have suggested that to us, it'd be helpful to know if a lot of nonprofits would want that or benefit from that. Then it'd be worth looking into. But that's a possibility for the future.
What are you excited about?
So just on a personal level, what I've been working on is getting much more organized, both professionally and personally, and following, trying to be more productive by being more organized. And so I think simplifying our schedule or our offerings will help me in that, because with so many different things, I think my attention naturally just goes to like, oh, what's the new exciting thing next? And while the business card looks super cool to me, it also represents me going like, oh, next, squirrel, you know? So it's exciting to me that if I can simplify the things going on in my world, that maybe that'll help me be more focused and more effective in my life. Brian says he's so proud of you folks for making this decision, though. It's self-care, you know. It is.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that.
Yeah, and I'm bad at respecting that for her. Like, I'll just add it on. Like, if she says, okay, I'm like, okay, great, let's do it. Instead of thinking, like, is this going to help or hurt her? And it's going to make life miserable for her. I just get so excited. And that's kind of the gift and the curse of us, too, is, like she mentioned, like, we kind of enable each other. Like, we get so excited with the different things that we can do. And it's kind of a gift in that we can do so many things, but it's the curse in that we also don't know how to
stop doing so many things.
And so going back to Jamie kind of mentioning that she's already come up with another idea for us to do something. The idea is to take one thing off to make it easier. Now, instead, what she did, she just replaced it. But
with something way bigger.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But that's what's been cool is we're learning how to take care of ourselves and each other more, and we appreciate you guys being so supportive of that and being a part of it. Like we meant it when we said all those episodes that this was what we looked forward to most every week.
Yeah.
Was spending time with you and doing this. And so it is really sad that we're not going to do this every week, but it's going to hold a very special place for us for forever that we had this. And who knows? I mean, it just might move on to the next thing, which we can do something even more effective and relatable or awesome. So
We could have a workshop and everybody bring McDonald's. Because we don't want to do it at McDonald's. Because that could be more COVID.
Yeah, so yeah, sorry, my brain. So part of this recovery from COVID, like I was starting to do good, and then I kind of relapsed because I think I overdid myself. Like, for those of you who don't know, I performed in a play this past couple weeks and got COVID from doing the play. We canceled the shows for a week and then came back for the final week, and I just kind of was starting to feel good when the run started again, and so I kind of pushed myself. And then I think now that my body's like, oh, we didn't get time to recover, so let's recover now. So I kind of been having kind of a relapse of symptoms, but one of the worst ones is like it seems like my brain just shuts off like mid-sentence. So I'll be like, yeah, so what was I thinking about? So it's kind of tough. So that was a classic example of that happening live for you all.
McDonald's!
Brian said that that Nolan is super immune in a week or so, and he's totally down for McDonald's and won't even be embarrassed by how much he orders. Good. Let's do it, Brian. I can only order French fries or hash browns, but that's all I need. Jamie will enjoy for both of us.
Yeah.
Anything else that you wanted to say or explain?
Angel's here.
Oh, hi, Angel. Thanks. It does. She says it gets better, so thank you very much for that. I think the main thing we want to leave you all with is that although it's the end for us in doing this, like we really, really, like Jamie mentioned earlier, we really think that creating your own videos is just like so much of a no-brainer to us and can result in such a positive result for nonprofits. And if there's a way that we could just like keep encouraging you to pursue this or to continue doing this if you are doing the work, like that's our hope and our goal.
I think it's just shifting it. Because you do it for your personal stuff now. It's just like a tiny little shift to do it for your org.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the other thing that I would want to make sure that you know is that although we're not doing this, which is helping nonprofits, like we still want to help nonprofits. We still want to work with nonprofits. So this is by no means us saying like, hey, we're done working with you guys. Like it's just one of the products or avenues that we connect to nonprofits with that we're kind of putting a block on. But like we still like nothing has changed as far as wanting to stay connected and assist and help nonprofits do the amazing work that you do for our community. So we're still here. And Brian just said he ordered a bunch of stuff and will learn from one of our partners how to do professional streaming and posting. Get ready to tweak, and he's thinking maybe Twitch. And you know what's been really cool is I've been resistant to getting onto Twitch. I'm only now, thanks to her, getting into TikTok. So I know I'm really far behind.
Everybody follow Brian because he is hilarious.
Yeah. But I've been seeing a lot of activity on Twitch, and I feel like Twitch is kind of where the YouTubers are going. So while YouTube, I think, is still super valuable because it's such a great search engine, I do think that a lot of like original content creators are going towards Twitch. So I don't look forward to learning a new platform, but I do think that Twitch is pretty good avenue to consider looking into. Just don't ask me about it. Brian says it promotes your ADHD if you got it. It's pretty intense. Lots of gamers and YouTubers and general streamers. See, I just went over how I'm excited to learn how to get more focused and streamlined. So I do not need that to help distract me. That's what I'm worried about doing TikTok is like I don't want to get sucked into it. But at the same time, I really want to get more active on it. So if you're on TikTok, follow me. Don't follow the easy peasy one because we're not.
I'm gonna take it down.
Yeah, that's gone too. But you can follow mine. I don't even know what my TikTok name is.
I think it's the Nolan Hong.
Oh, okay. Hopefully that's what it is. But Angel, you are awesome too. And one of the things that we're excited about continuing that has kind of been taking, up our time is our YouTube game show, Let's Play the Game, which Angel is part of the creative team for it. Her and Jill have been the masterminds behind this awesome game show, which we're doing our next filming. Oh, it's coming up soon. Oh, that just gave me so much stress all of a sudden. August 6th, which is a Saturday, noontime, I think, noon or 11. We're doing our next filming of Let's Play the Game. It's free to enter. And in fact, if you want to reserve a spot, just let us know. Because you get a minimum of a $50 gift card.
It's 25.
Oh, sorry. Minimum of a $25 gift card to one of the restaurants or stores there. And then if you win the game, it's $50. So it's super fun, super easy. The games are built towards like party games and stuff. So it's like anyone can play. And
you can watch the episodes and you see what the games are.
Yeah. So is it on my channel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you look at my YouTube channel, the Nolan Hong channel, we have 5 episodes out already.
5th one posted yesterday.
Yeah. So you can check it out and you can see how easy and fun it is. But then come and play, or even just come and watch. It's very fun to watch too.
Yeah. Brian, you should bring your team. I think they would have fun.
Yeah,
this one's a Saturday though, but if it's on a weekday, you should do a team event because it'd be so cute. I think they would have fun.
Or just bring them on the weekend anyway and tell them, like, because then you can have this be content for your org, but also it's a good publicity too. Like, like it'd be good for people to see you guys and having fun.
Entire weeks. Oh my goodness.
Yay, Brian says they're in. Okay.
No, he's Oh wait, what? No, he's replying. No, he's still replying to the old one. Yay! Sorry. Facebook comments are confusing me.
Yeah. And Angel and Jill have created new games for this upcoming taping. So the games you see on YouTube, as fun as they are, this next taping, we're going to have a whole set of new ones. And they're so super fun.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So super excited about that. So, sorry, no, we're in for the game. Yes. So you're in for the games, right? Okay. All right, perfect. So, with that being said, thank you for supporting us with Easy Peasy Video School, formerly known as, what was it called before?
Vimy.
Video Marketing Made Easy. We really appreciate just all the time that we spent together and your feedback. And thank you in advance for supporting us for our future or other things that we're doing. So you can stay connected with us through our pop newsletter or email newsletter. So If you haven't signed up for that, let us know and we'll get you on there. That'll help you keep up to date with what we're doing. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. It's been awesome. We're sad to see it go, but we're not gone. We're still here. We're here if you need us. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Brian, Angel, thanks for hanging out with us live.
you.
We'll see you on August 6th at International Marketplace, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.
Bye. Oh no, I wasn't thinking about. Oh wait.